Baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
Back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, George Kirby. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's a strike, and now it's even 1-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Here is Aaron Judge.
No strike.
That one not close. Ball one. Judge launched a homer in his most recent game. Over to first, and he saved. Chisholm aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner! There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Man at second. That one way inside.
No strikes. Hey. Yeah.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Up the middle. Fires over to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting third, the designated.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Aaron Judge.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Shenton puts it away. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for New York, Manny Machado. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Out to short, Crawford. Tosses across to first. Machado is out. For the Yankees, now it'll be the M's turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Grisham settles under it. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around. J.P. Crawford.
Just wasn't able to get it going at the plate over the last month, where his batting average sat in the low 200s. That's not what you expect. back from him, but I've heard he's been putting in some work, and when you do that kind of work in the cage, it's eventually going to translate onto the field. He just needs some luck.
That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here's Donovan Solano. Freed out of the stretch, fires. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball there. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And
One
that
ball,
skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Mariners leave 1. We played an inning, no score. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham.
Grisham matched a homer in his last game. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one fouled off. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing
number
right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Kirby checks the runner.
Safe.
Grisham dives back in safely. Next offering is fouled back. Gets under and pops it up. And that's a fair ball. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down going for 2. Now at the plate, Jason Dominguez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. That one to first, Shenton. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one opts against the fence. Around first and hustling for second, and he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one is in for a strike. In the air, right field. Robles on his way over. He's got it. And that is that. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Austin Shenton. Max Fried will go to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. This to third. 1 up, 1 down. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners.
Dominic Canzone.
First pitch misses. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground to short. Peraza sends it to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. So now the DH spot, Jorge Polanco. Fastball for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
And it's fouled away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mariners go down quietly there. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Kirby back to work. That's in for a strike. On the ground, Crawford, leadoff hitter, gone in the third.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The 0-2. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Judge waits. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Stanton at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. Manny Machado stepping in now for the Yankees. That one outside. 1-0.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Oh, he botches it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
J.P. Crawford batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's Victor Robles. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Robles, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 325 in his last 10 games. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dominguez. And that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. The wind and the pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
And here's Alex Jackson. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Into center. And that will fall. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Next offering is fouled back. That's inside.
That's inside.
Jackson, the base runner at first with one out. On the ground, 2 ball. Acrobatic throw for one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Paul Goldschmidt now doubled his first time. Just missed.
Outside.
There's a strike. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. One left for the Yankees. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Dylan Moore.
The second baseman, Dylan Moore.
There's the strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now batting, third baseman, Donovan Solano.
And up next for Seattle, Donovan Solano. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Just missed. There's the strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground, right side. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Rosarena in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Out to short, Peraza. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Seattle. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Fouled off down the right side. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Shenton makes the grab. And there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. And another ball. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and it's caught for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Judge stands in now and watches strike one. And a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Ball one there.
Ball, two strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Judge rips that one. Canzone under this one. Nabs it, and that is that. Back in Seattle, bottom of the inning. Leading off, Austin Shenton.
Austin Shenton.
Up and in, ball one.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In there at the knees, 2-1 now. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike. That's outside. And it's 1-1. The Mariners down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a foul straight back. Just misses. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
That
Ball
misses. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
That one found hard the other way. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Goldie takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Still nothing on the. Back at T-Mobile Park, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Giancarlo Stanton. Kirby back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Trent Thornton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Saucedo getting loose as well. And that is out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Manny Machado. 0 for 2 in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Machado, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to third. Machado out of the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Grisham in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering misses.
Inside.
1-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, squeezes it, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees 1 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Harry Ford.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one finds the corner. 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
This one in the air. Peraza. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Crawford batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. First offering and it just misses. Next offering is fouled back. The M's trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge brings it in. And that will end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Trent Thornton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jackson up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Solano sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Jason Dominguez now at the plate. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the sweeper is off the plate. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. High in the air, out to right. Robles makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
Just misses with that one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Just off the outside edge. 2-2. And that's down and away.
Now on this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll be safe at first. Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners. He's been a great free agent sign. And there's the ball. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
And that's all they'll get.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out. Keep the run out of scoring position.
Here's the left
Now
fielder,
batting,
Randy
left fielder,
Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go over and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And now, Austin Shenton.
Nope, that's a ball.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around the screen.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm of the mound to start the eighth. Andres Munoz.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Well, one-run game, and now Oswald Peraza. The shortstop takes the ball. Munoz, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. That misses, and that's ball two. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and a foul ball. That's down and in. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Taylor Saucedo, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Spire getting cranked up as well. Next offering misses down and away. Runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Judge comes up empty there.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And ball one to Judge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Yeah.
Peraza, the lead runner at second. Chisholm on at first with nobody out. And that one gets past the catcher. And the runners will move up.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Oh, right to the backstop. Play at the plate. Got it.
Man, that ball got far away from the catcher, but they still had time to throw out the runner trying to advance. Not pretty.
One away with a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And there's a foul ball. Base hit and a run comes in.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 on, 1 out. And up next for New York, Manny Machado.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Canzone snags it for the second out. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Way inside, gets away. But all the runners hold. And a strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two on, 2 outs. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
30.
into the bottom of the 8th. Luke Weaver.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the batter now,
Leading
Dominic
up for the
Canzone.
Mariners, the center fielder, Dominic Canzone.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Struck him out looking.
The batter, number 7.
Jorge Polanco, the next to hit.
Jorge Polanco.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Ford in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That's in there, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Mariners are down in order. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Mariners.
It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
52.
mound, Colin Snyder. He
Colin
pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once
Snyder.
again. Alex Jackson getting ready to hit.
The catcher, Alex.
Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Austin Wells.
Well, looking for a little insurance here to start the ninth, Boone.
In the air, center field. Canzone under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Taylor Saucedo preparing to come on if needed. Santos, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Way inside.
2 strikes. Ball 2.
Two now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. And that just misses. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And there's ball 4.
Nope.
That's a
Ball
great
4.
at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
So, man aboard, here is Goldschmidt. There's a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Snyder picks over. Snyder measures 6 feet 4 inches, 195 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Runner takes off. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throws to second.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
One out. Runner at second. Now it's the shortstop, Oswald Peraza.
Hang out.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Oswaldo Cabrera. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a base hit. Here comes Goldie around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
So back to the top of the order. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one ripped. And it looks like trouble. coming home. Cut off, throw to third. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Colin Snyder is done, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
new pitcher for the Mariners, Taylor Saucedo.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Come from trapping with, never gave up. Not around my side of town, trapping with.
Aaron Judge at the plate. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. In to score is the runner from third. It's 6-0. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's Stanton now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first offering is fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado up to the plate. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. Out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. Machado is out. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Weaver back to work. There's a strike. On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. Here comes the skipper, and Mark Leiter Jr. gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Mariners. And now for Seattle, Dylan Moore. A little bit low.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This could end it. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That finishes the evening's action.
Another strong showing from Nib tonight, Boo. They're doing the little things well over this long winning streak.
Let's play ball. He's safe. He's safe. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. Out. 3. He's safe. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. Take your base, ball 4. He's safe. 3. He's safe. 3.
Now pitching for the Patriots, number 92, Christian Hernandez. Now pitching for the Patriots,
3.
number 40, McKinley Moore. Now pitching for Portland, number 99,
Ball 4,
Luis
take your base.
Guerrero.
3. 3. 3. 3. Ball 4, take your base. He's safe.
Gelman, thanks for tuning in. Nobody out here in inning number 8. So they turn things over to the righty, Jack Anderson, coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. So digging in, Cameron Eden.
For the Patriots, the right fielder, Cameron Eden.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Anderson, a 6'3" right-hander. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. This pitch popped up. Drops into the glove. Stepping to the plate for Somerset, Josh Tiedemann. Swings and lifts this one deep to left. Forget it. It's going to be long gone. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they add on. It is 4-2. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Nobody on with one out. And now the shortstop, George Lombardo. Ground ball to third. Handles. And that is out number 2. Now the left fielder, Christopher Familia. He's already homered in this ballgame. That clips the corner. Activity in the bullpen. Noah Davis getting ready to go. Salucci warming up as well. Gets it by him for the strikeout. One hit in the inning. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Coming up to the dish for Portland, Carlos
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Rob Zastryzny. With this being a save opportunity, not much of a surprise that they're turning to the closer here. First pitch misses, ball 1.
Hey! 1-1.
Up the middle, picks it up. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, number 38.
He's 2 outs away. And now at the plate, the left fielder, number 38.
Ball 1. Yeah! 1-1.
One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Only 1 out remaining. So down to their final out of this one. Swing and a rocket. Should be extra bases. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Blaze Jordan now at the plate. They're down to their final strike of the game. Looks at one, then swings at one, and quickly he's down 0-2. Time to simplify your approach at the plate. Wide to center, and that ought to do it. The catch is made to end it. And your final score.